Hi again, everyone. So this week I have an example from my personal life. One of my hobbies is tango dancing. And last week in my tango class we learned a new step that was really difficult to learn for me as a follower. And mostly it was difficult because the lead for this step was very similar to a different step that we had learned before. So it was very difficult for me to know if I was being led to do the new step or the old step. So I asked my tango teacher if we could do what I would call an intuition training. So really, this is no different from the intuition trainings that I showed you a while ago for chemistry visuals. If you remember, back then I talked about how we can give students many tasks that ask them to intuitively judge which visual shows the same molecule as a given visual. So essentially that is the same as me trying to intuitively judge whether I'm being led one step or the other. So why is that intuitive knowledge? Well, I can't very well ask my leader which one he's leading me to do, or I would completely embarrass myself. And also I can't really take a long time to analyze the situation because the music is just moving on. So really I have to rely on my intuitive knowledge whether I'm being led to do one or the other step. So, to do an intuition training for the step, I asked my tango teacher to let us repeat just the two beats involved in the step, so the setup and then the step itself. And then to ask the leads to randomly pick one step or the other. And then after a while we'd rotate partners so that we as followers can learn how the different feels between different leads doing those two different steps. And altogether, this intuition training really didn't take very long in class, but at the end of it, I felt like I could feel the difference between the two steps much better than before, and I could do that without having to think deeply about it, and I could do it immediately without having, to analyze, and then the music has moved on and I'm all lost. So I felt that for my own learning it was really effective. The reason I wanted to talk about this here is because this is an example where training intuitions is very useful outside of academic knowledge. And that made me wonder, do any of you have examples from your own lives where intuition trainings would come in handy? If you do, please write me a comment. I really would love to hear from you.